Hey, this is Heartbreaker Ninja. This is Rebecca for doing the next part of my cosplay costume. Sorry, I do sound a little weird. I got a cold. Hopefully it'll clear up by Sunday, so I'm not having a cold while I cosplay, because it'll be kind of hard to sneeze when I'm wearing a mask. But speaking of the mask, I had it sanded and painted. It's still a little wet. Well, maybe not as wet as I thought it was, so I might start with the color today. But it's all painted white now. Feels real nice. I got it sanded a little bit. And we also excuse the mess, I've kind of taken over my mother's dining room table. But here is the sword. I finished it tonight with at least the start of the base. It's just finished it, so it's wet. And sorry, I'm bad at moving a camera here, trying to get it a long angle. Let's see here. There we go. As you see, it's super wet. I made the round tips, if you remember. This had round tips, and I made them sharper. Kind of a yin-yang thing going on. I figured I could do one white and one black. I have it sitting here drying. I also gave it a point. It's kind of fat up here, so I'm going to have to smooth that out and sand it down once it's done. But you can see where the layers are on the sword, but I figure once it's sanded, you aren't going to tell very well. Once this is all dried and sanded, I'm going to paint it black and white like the usual bleach swords. Then I'm going to encase it in saran wrap and put another layer of the plaster cloth on it so that I can make the sheath if I have time. I might have to go without the sheath and just tie it to my waist and make it look like the sword's just hanging there. But yeah, that's my mom. Say hi, Mom. She's mad at me right now because I've taken over her table. But let's see here. So we got the sword almost finished. Once it's finished and painted, then I can start on the sheath if I have time. This is taking a lot longer than I figured on because the mask had to be redone. So that took up extra 2 days. But as you can see, we've gotten pretty far today since I finished painting the mask white. Started on the sword, made an entire mess of myself. As you can see, I am covered in plaster. Earlier my legs were completely covered in plaster, but I washed those off, and my hands, and my face again. And we got them pretty good though. So, got the sword, got the mask. Oh, and I also found my black fingerless gloves, which I was going to move with my costume. Now I just got to find where I put my dress, and my black boots, and we are covered. And my entire costume will be together. And then I get to go to cosplay with my brother's fiance. We get to have a good time, meet some cool people, take some pictures. Yay! Well, yay! Yes, yay. So, sorry, I'm making sure I still have time because I only have so many minutes on my phone. So, as soon as this is done, we'll get all the pictures done, get to have a good day there at cosplay, learn some new things, get some tips on how I can do better next time, because this probably looks pretty pathetic for a first try. But, hey, though my brother says it kind of looks almost steampunkish, which is kind of funny, but that's not exactly what I was going for. But maybe next year. So, thanks for keeping with me. See you the next time. Next time we should have paint on the mask, besides just the white. Should have swords sanded, and get this all started. Thanks again. Have a good night.